Hello everybody, my name is Zestje and welcome back to HOI4. In today's video we've got an interesting little challenge. Based on one of the comments in one of my previous teasers, we are going to be overthrowing Stalin just from Tashkent. Yep, we are just going to be doing it from this one little state to take down the whole Union. So no pressure. So let's begin. We're definitely going to have to make Tashkent a bit better, so some supply hubs will definitely come in handy, and maybe a slightly bigger railway. You know what? Let's also maximise the infrastructure, and let's have some mills and some sieves ready so we can have them on backup as soon as we rise up. We're going to need as much as we can get. Anyway, most things remain the same though. Electronics and industry for our research. I'm definitely going to try and grab mechanical computing though, because we are going to be creating an intelligence agency and be breaking the Soviet cipher as much as we can. That'll be a massive benefit for us. Anyway, for our production, let's just spam guns for now. That'll be very useful. For the army, it can pretty much remain as it is, but I am going to change the tanks over to infantry or just cavalry. Gonna keep the tanks close-knit. Anyway, let's do the path of Marxism-Leninism, go to speed 5, and begin. Anyway, with that done, we now have to choose which way we're going to go, right or left. Well, we did right last week, so we're going to do left. Anyway, now let's set up our top secret headquarters and our only starting state in Tashkent. Now we're going to infiltrate the NKVD. It will give us some extra units, and we are going to need as many units as we can get. Because today as well, we are also not going to be sabotaging the Soviet army in any way, so there will be no artillery divisions or anything of the sort. It will just be all of these and all of that. So we are going to have to really get one strong army. I mean, our support is already at 25%, that's pretty good. We could definitely build up some of our supports, I think. Now that we've done our infiltration, we're going to get as many expandings of the military branch as we can. As many extra units as possible will be very useful. Now we're going to divert attention towards the military. Usually I would actually do military support, but you know what, let's divert attention towards them for once. There we go. Next we're going to do Old Trotskyist back and integrate Smirnov's block. We have to do Old Trotskyist because this one does not have a bypass when the Civil War starts, only if they get purged, which is just too random for my liking. So these are the extra divisions we get. Not bad, I mean every unit counts, got a feeling of positives. You know what, next we're going to make a brief detour to send in military advisors to Spain. It's only because I think it could be interesting to see if we can get Valentin Gonzalez once the Republicans fall. And also the XP it gives. I also like that. That's always pretty nice. I mean, it's only 70 extra days. But hey, with mechanical computing, I can at least get machine-assisted decryption. Alright, that's enough distractions. Let's approach Cherkasy and do fun for the cause, and then we should be ready. We could do Primakov as well, but from what I've seen, most of the time Primakov is loyal to us. So, we're going to approach Cherkasy, but apparently he's going to be loyal? What the hell? Is he going to switch sides twice within like a few days? No. Man, he is good. He managed to lie to Stalin's face. Or either that, we're just very good at convincing people. Okay, maybe with the first Moscow trial I didn't need to bring the old Trotsky back. You know what? I never would do this, but let's approach Primakov, see what it does. See if we can't get some more support. I mean, our support already is 44%. Maybe we can get it even bigger. Nice, the UK's on board. And so it's France and the US. Funds for the cause gives us minus 10% consumer goods for around a year. So I mean, it does have its perks. Sneakily disbanding the Air Force as well. Just need to wait those few extra days for this military branch to be available. And hey, our military support is over 52% now, so maybe it was worth getting Primakov. Right, the time has come for us to ignite the flames. With 25 days to go and 24 on that, that's perfect. Anyway, now we need to ensure our victory by any means necessary. So let's have a little look at the little Spain. Oh, hi Franco. And we're going to send him absolutely everything that we can send him again. I mean, this is definitely useful, but again, with Stalin being at full support and with full factories, he will still be very strong. So this will help, but it won't be the deciding factor in the conflict today. But again, though, I'm going to do everything that will help me. And there you go, I'm sure Franco's very happy. But with one final bit of sabotage, we are going to delete this production line of infantry equipment. Why? Well, last thing I need is Stalin max producing weapons like that. He could easily outproduce us then. And the time has come. So, we can either choose Trotsky or Smirnov. You know what? Let's do Smirnov today. And it has begun. Unsurprisingly, the very first thing we must do is cancel this Lend-Lease. Give it all back. It's mine. And while we might have sabotaged our production line of weapons, we are going to need them, so give me the guns. All in, please. There we go. Now, next we're going to do Vanguard of the True Revolution. Let's see if these revolutionary brigades can be useful. And hey, 31 extra divisions? That's great. So let's gather everyone up. Looks like we got ourselves quite the force on our side already. Yep, that's nearly a full army group. That's pretty good. So I guess we're going on a front line like this, and then we'll march all the way to Leningrad and Moscow. Nice. Oh yeah, so I want to quickly address this state, Ololets. I have seen this in every practice game I've done. No matter what you do, this state for some reason will always rise up with you. I even did it with Bukharin, and it would do the same. You might think Smirnov's block would give the extra states like it does, but it doesn't. Ololets is somehow guaranteed for some reason. So for simplicity's sake, I'm going to say that doesn't count. Anyway, we got some pretty good generals. I mean, we got this logistics wizard to start. So, ironically, despite having Cherkasky, we're probably not going to use him. So, let's deploy this air force as well. That's definitely going to be useful. Begin to break the cipher of the USSR. 110 days. Perfect. Send our spies there too. Let's do this. We got a lot to do. Hopefully we can get some defection events. That'll be very useful for us. But we basically have to break out of here and get onto things like the steppe as soon as we can. Otherwise, we run the risk of getting trapped down here. Oh, I almost forgot, didn't I? We can change some of our units to motorized or armor, so I say we should. Why not? We have them spare. Right, let's do this. This is gonna be fun. Huh. Well, that partisan will be useful, but I don't think any of the others will be. Unlike what usually happens, they're going to get destroyed. But I will make an effort to save that one. Oh, they have arrived. The only way for us to truly win will be to encircle and destroy. Oh, here's a little trick I've learned. See this? I'm going to tell this unit to retreat, and then I'm going to tell it to retreat into the other tile. There you go. There will no longer be any pinning memes in this game. That's how you beat a pin. There you go, 3 cavalry encircled. Not all that, but you know, good enough. Another few units encircled. The more we encircle, the stronger we eventually will get. Oh, yes. There we go, another 5 units. Good, good. With some cheek, we managed to encircle another few amount of units. Oh, our first defection event, Mattis Reiter. Let's see what he gives us. I mean, a level 1 general and some extra units, not bad. The extra units are going to be vital today, no matter what they are. Already, we have nearly double the amount of units Stalin does. And another encirclement is active. Good, good, good. We're pretty much free now. Look, we can just run down. So let's have these cavalry run to the Caucasus. I think the Soviets are already at breaking point. We had such high support. And get even more. More. Right, there's the Vanguard. Now let's upgrade the Red Army. Mobilization plan and cohesion purse. Nice, and we even got ourselves a stockpile capture. Oh, these are what the Revolutionary International Brigades look like. Not bad, they're 8 whips. I mean, every unit counts, so join the front line. Get to work. Then again, at this point, I think the Soviets' front line is almost collapsed. I mean, look at us, we're just running circles around it now. And another unit encircled, and another unit encircles. It'll just keep going. Maybe we can get some more defectors, generals or not, I'm interested. Oh, another defector, Krill. What's he like? And another officer, so not bad. And wow, we've got 120 units now. Damn, this is not going well if your name is Joseph Stalin. And we even get the Soviet cipher. You know what, let's do it. Broken. And now, yet more breakouts to be done. Oh, managed to retake Stalingrad? Very well, you will be encircled. There you go. The siege of Stalingrad, very early, and done by the Soviets themselves. Some naval units now are with us. But yet again, more deserters. At this rate, I almost think, could we just obliterate the whole Soviet army? Make them all join us. We now have 6 armies worth of units now, so it doesn't seem too unrealistic. Oh, more generals join our cause. Kazma. Where is he? Ah, nice. And more desertions, yet again. God, it feels like everyone who was a part of the Red Army is trying to join us now. 13 units left. You know what, let's see if we can make it 0. I'm sure it's possible. Oh, the SCW is over, so do we get Gonzalez? Yes, we do. Nice. Totally worth it. No more than 10 units left now. And I can see that most of them are going to be, or will be, encircled. I foresee it. I swear that tank just transformed into an infantry division. I'm going to look back at that. I swear there was a tank before. 3 units left in the Soviets. 2. And soon enough, it should just be 1. Oh, nope. I think that's everyone. Yep, literally every unit has either been destroyed or has defected to us. It is over. We will win by default now. You know, I didn't expect that. Literally everyone. Oh, we got some defectors again. I think those are units in training, aren't they? Because I did not train up any extra units. I keep going. Let's see if we can't get any more general defections. I like those. Yep, that definitely confirms that you can get defections for just units in training. Imagine that, you're in training and you decide to flee. Well, we're now at the gates of Moscow itself. We're at the Kremlin. And just as the nationalists declare victory, so do we. It is over. We took 141 states, and that's all that's left of the Soviet stockpile. Oh, that's sad for them. That could badly for them, I think. Damn. Victory is ours. We got 123 units in the end, which I just think is mad. That might not even needed those revolutionary brigades. We got so many. Well, that's funny. Cherkasky became a desert fox throughout that. That's probably one of the rarer traits to get. But yes, the Soviets do have a desert somewhere around here. Ooh. Look, it's there. You know it is. There, look. The frozen desert. So what do we do now? Well, Moscow definitely will be the most important city. But what do we do now? Ooh, Volgograd or Trotskygrad. But I mean, it's not really Trotsky with Smirnov, but you know what? Trotskygrad it has to be. So these are all who we got in the end. Pretty good, actually. Right. So, what I want to do is get desperate measures done so we can eventually do lessons of war. Now, we could do, again, wait for Tanatuva to do ideological fanaticism, but nah, that'll take too long. Do you know what? Let's take Japan. So let's justify on them. Now, yeah, Japan has a pretty big fleet, and our fleet is not good. So we're going to have to do something pretty unusual to get around that. So I hereby present to you naval production. Right, this is a brief exploit we're going to look at. To do this exploit, you're just going to click on naval production, and then click it again, and then press enter, and this will add more production continuously. Do it so many times, and eventually you'll get something like this. Now that is a lot of naval production, but the only way we're going to get supremacy over Japan. So that's what we're going to do. We'll wait these 40 days, and we'll naval invade them. We'll get desperate measures done, and by extension, lessons of war. Good. I was going to do this for the Revolution Triumphant run last week, but I do believe this is going to be patched very soon, so I decided just to hope that Tanatuva does what Tanatuva does. Look at all these subs and convoys we're spamming out. You could do this with any ship, it would come out very quickly, but subs, unsurprisingly, are my favourite. I think we already have a larger fleet in Japan, or at least an equivalent, yep. And it's mostly submarines. And it is time. Right, let's activate our naval invasion. Be on strike force. And let's go. Thank you very much. I will take my desperate measures with that. Somehow none of these units were assigned, but whatever. I'll just have to assign them again. There you go, the first lot have left. And if you can't figure out what I'm doing the naval invasion exploits. So we're just going to assign some more units. And they'll go. Delete that naval invasion. And we'll do it up here as well. Send. Delete. And send. So we're going to have one big naval invasion for sure. We may as well have some of these units march into Manchuria as a distraction. We also have Japan's cipher to break, so that will be coming in very much useful. But damn, that is a big landing we've made. And that's it for Japan. Nice, and we even managed to lead the peace deal for ourselves. Good, 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 good. Let's get some puppets. Japan and Korea, I think, will be good ones to aim for. But let's try and cause some chaos by giving Mao as much as we can. And some border gore by extension. Lovely. There, that's that. We even caused some border gore with all of that. We took one state, they took 4, and Mao took 8. Look at that mess in Manchuria. But oh well, it's not my problem, is it? So I think we're going to call this here. We, as the top-tier Soviet Union, managed to overthrow Stalin just starting in Tashkent. Look at that. That was very fun, actually. It was a good challenge, thanks to whoever gave me the idea. It was a good one. It was fun. We'll... I mean, to get out of this little area was quite hard. If you get trapped here, you're definitely going to have a very hard time with it all. I mean, I definitely did make it slightly easier for myself with like the guns and everything, but you know, considering that sometimes you could just totally disband the army, I think that was a fair compromise. Where, you know, we just gave ourselves some guns, but we still had to break out. But it was just so funny seeing the Soviet army become literally nothing in the end. Like, 0 units. But until next time, everybody, I thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. Leave any suggestions in the comments below for future video ideas. I'm always looking for new video ideas. But until we meet again, from Zestje, goodbye. Oh, and I nearly almost forgot. This path probably offers you the easiest way to get the Soviet Onion achievement. Just continue down your focus tree to autonomous Soviet republics and release as many countries as you need until you get your achievement. Maybe you could do Far Eastern Republic, Vladivostok, Korea, Japan. I will say though, you will probably have to puppet Tanatuva by declaring at them at some point, as there is no releasable around them in these few states. So keep that in mind.